Z100.com.
Look who is in the studio, Miss Demi Lovato. Hello and welcome.
Hi.
As we tape this right now at Z100, we are one day after the release of your album.
Yes, we are.
You got to be feeling amazing knowing that thing just peaked on iTunes and it just like instantly.
I have the best fans in the world.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Seriously. I see
really
them all on
do.
Twitter.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Your fans, never has anybody had like a fan support system like you do. Unbroken's out now. It blew up on iTunes. I mean, did you think it was going to like, you know, it was going to happen?
I was just stoked that it was like even in the top 10, and then all of a sudden it like peaked up to number 1, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have the best fans ever.
And yesterday, who's giving you the updates as far as what's going on? You got like people surrounding you with
My
a
mom
black.
and
Your mom.
dad.
Oh, see, that's nice when it's from. I appreciate your label peeps sitting here to my left. I like them. I've known them for years, but it's great when it comes from your family.
Yeah, it comes from my family.
That's when it's special. Now the process. I mean, just the lead single "Skyscraper." When that song came out, it like instantly everybody just latched onto that song and had nothing but great things. It means the world to so many people and to you and celebrities. I couldn't believe all these people that came out of the woodwork on Twitter.
Yeah.
Now these people, some of these people get paid to tweet products and like won't tweet anything unless like there's some cash in it for them. But like just the things that celebrities were saying. I've got some quotes here, okay?
Okay.
Christina Perri wrote, "Oh, how amazing is," in your Twitter name, new album Unbroken. It's amazing. Her voice is perfection. Do you have it yet? Question mark from Christina Perri. Kim Kardashian wrote, "My little sis Demi Lovato's album comes out today. I just got Unbroken. Go out and get it. It's so good. So proud of you, Dem. XOXO, Kim Kardashian."
Yeah.
I mean, unreal. And were you seeing these tweets yesterday going, "Oh, thank you." I mean,
Yes,
what do you,
they were so sweet to me. And Kim is like my big sister, so I love her to death. She was so sweet. She just was like, you know, she posted it, and I just was like, aw, she's so cute.
And like, let's go into the album recording process, okay? Because as you hear it, you hear emotions coming through that you don't often hear in a lot of other records. I'm not going to say that other people's albums sound fake or whatever, but you just hear the raw emotion and just the passion in all the songs that doesn't transcend in a lot of other records with a lot of other people and other artists. What brought you to the next level while you're recording this album?
I guess what brought me to the next level was like, you know, it doesn't hurt that the world already kind of knows my I don't know, my dirty laundry, so to speak. So when I had the choice of like opening up in the studio or not, I thought, you know what, why not? Like the world already knows everything about me. I might as well just let it all out. And so I did. And when I was recording it, you know, I thought it was really important that I stay genuine whenever I was recording it, rather than turn into, you know, someone who's just trying to make hit songs and things like that. To me, the record was about recording songs that were going to be like therapeutic to me, or just songs that I was just going to have fun dancing and listening to.
As you were recording this, what special things do you have to have in the booth with you as you're laying down tracks, as you're dropping the vocals? Are you a candle girl? Are you a dim the lights? Are you a turn the heat up?
I'm a dim the lights girl.
You
yeah,
are? Okay, so
sure.
lights are dim.
Lights are dimmed.
Do you have stuffed animals in there? I mean, what's like the mood in there? Are you wearing? Do you have to wear special clothing? I've heard from
Live
other
animals.
artists. You what?
Live animals.
Like a petting zoo? Like what do you
Like
bring
a
in
petting
there?
zoo. An elephant.
We have a donkey.
Giraffe.
Yeah, there's
Monkeys.
There's all these things. We have a shovel to clean
Flying
up.
squirrels.
Yeah, it smells disgusting, but the album sounded great.
Thanks.
No, is there like, I've heard like, you know, I have to wear comfortable clothes. I have to have on special jewelry. The recording engineer got mad because I have like earrings that go, you know, clinky clink. I take
they
those
do
off.
that a lot. They get mad at me all the time because I wear so much jewelry. So they're like, "Oh my God, can you please take your jewelry off? You're like making more noise than your voices."
Demi, you're adding extra percussion. Can you take your 18 bracelets off?
Yeah. So I have to take my jewelry off all the time. But sometimes it depends. Like sometimes I go in sweats and sometimes I go in like heels, just because it depends on where I'm coming from. If I'm like at a business meeting beforehand, or if I'm like just working out beforehand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not really that picky. Like I just want to make sure that I feel comfortable. And as long as my voice is in good shape and feeling good, like as long as I have hot tea and like cough drops if I need them, and just a bunch of water, then I'm set.
So that's all you need. Hydrate, Ricola, and you're set.
That's all
it.
anybody needs. If anybody needs any more than that, they got a problem.
They're a diva. Then
They got a little bit of a
you're asking for
problem.
too much.
Yeah.
A college student before a final will often wake up at 3 in the morning in a cold sweat and go, "Oh my God, tomorrow's the final." Were you relaxed the night before you first started recording, or was it like a, you know, was there some sort of like nervousness, or were you excited
I was
to do
totally relaxed.
So you're
I mean,
like,
the best part about my quote unquote job is that it's I'm creating my work and I'm creating my art, and it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like school either. You know, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. There are times where like I performed on America's Got Talent, and that was really nerve-wracking for me because it was one of the first times I had been back on stage, and I had a bunch of stairs to go down, and I just was like, oh my God, I can't do this. And then they were like, boom, the music's playing, and I had to do it anyways. So I have my moments, but not before recording.
Isn't it sad that women's footwear is so complex? Like the only people who notice women's footwear are mainly other women, and women judge other women often by their shoes. That's like the first thing they see. This is
women
what my female
dress
friends
for
tell me.
other women.
Yeah.
Women don't. I like very rarely dress for other guys. Like I dress because I'm like, oh, I want to look really, really cute, and if I see someone that looks cuter than me, I'm mad. I'm like, I have to have the best shoes in the room.
Do you look for shiny or for colors? What do you look for in shoes? What's the first thing when you look for footwear?
It has to match the outfit. Like
Okay.
today, my shoes aren't really like shiny or colorful.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the height. They're like, I don't know.
So the very last thing on the shoe shopping list for Demi Lovato will be comfort. I don't care how they feel. They got to look good.
No, you know what? My favorite shoe designer, his name is Jeffrey Campbell, and he has the most comfortable shoes.
So they look good and they feel good.
They look good and they feel good. So I don't even have to worry about it. So comfort comes with it.
Yeah, because seriously, when you have like 2 blisters on your foot and they're talking to each other.
I have a blister on my foot. I performed on stage the other night and I rubbed the skin off of my heel. I know, it was so, it's painful.
But I know certain fans who tweet me who would die to have your skin from your foot. They would actually pay for your foot skin. They would, they would love.
That's when I go.
Yeah, exactly. They would actually put it in their tea. I have part of Demi Lovato in my tea.
That's so gross.
I will.
I don't want my tea anymore.
When fans tweet you,
Just kidding, I'm not drinking tea.
When fans tweet, I know you're drinking coffee, which I made for you lovingly
Milky Way
earlier.
coffee.
Yes.
So
I'm a
special.
barista at Z100. I make coffee. That's what I do.
Love you.
Thank you. Back at you. Do you have fans like tweet you the most ridiculous requests? Like if you're ever like done with your sheets and you don't want them, can you send me your sheets?
No.
They don't do that. That's good.
No, that's good. That's really
good. A lot of people have that problem.
I get a lot of random questions, a lot of like, will you retweet me?
Mm-hmm.
I have people that are like, why do you hate me? Why don't you ever reply to me? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't see you. This is the first time I've ever seen your Twitter. Like,
Yeah, why do people gotta get a Lifetime movie with that kind of thing? The retweeting, then they take it so personally.
they do, but it's really sweet. And then whenever I do retweet them, they like freak out. And I like to like go back to their page and like after I retweet them and watch them like freak out. It's really cute.
It's a thrill. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. You make someone's day. You make someone's like month or week.
Yeah.
Skyscraper, one of those songs that like when you do it, amazing. The song lives inside your head forever and forever. The other day, my wife hadn't heard the song yet. She'd only heard Skyscraper because I just find myself I sing the hook at random times in my house. So this is a visual you don't need. In the shower singing Skyscraper, and my wife had never heard it. She's like, what are you singing and why do you sound like the pigeon in the Aflac commercial that goes, "Pays the doctor"? Like, apparently that's what I sound like when I sing your song. I'm like, oh, it's just a Demi Lovato song. And then so she called me later on and she heard me play the song on Z100. She's like, that's the song. Okay, don't ever sing that because she does it so much better than you do. You completely ruined her song. I didn't want to hear it. I'm like, oh, this song's horrible. This is like the worst. What is this? But she heard the song. She's like, you can't sing that anymore because she does it so well and you just ruin it for her. And
Oh my God, that's so funny.
She's like, and don't ever let her know that you sing her song because she's just going to be horrified. And I just did, and you seem okay with it. So I feel
I'm
like
pretty okay with it.
Okay, so
I'd like to hear you sing it though. You have to sing it right now.
well, the one thing, and your fans, by the way, stick up for you because the one thing I mentioned the other day when I was like, oh wow, she talks
you're
about
changing the subject right now.
No, you want? Okay, fine.
You are changing the subject.
The last time I did this was for One Republic, and they were like, wow, that's awesome. Don't do that. But okay, all right. Okay, I don't have any beverage here, but I'll try my best. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Horrible. The worst ever. It sounds better in the acoustics of my shower, but we're not going to go there.
I really see the resemblance to the pigeon. It's really great.
I hope Aflac pays us for all these mentions. Seriously,
right.
Seriously. I totally forgot what I was going to say now. I had something really special, but oh well.
You were talking about my fans.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. I had mentioned that you talk about being made of glass, being made of paper, and I'm like, wow, she's like renewable sources for recycling in that song, and they're like, don't make fun of Demi. Don't. I'm like, no, it's okay.
It's okay.
They stick up for you. Seriously.
They do. They take everything very seriously.
You don't need a bodyguard. Just invite 5 of your fans to hang around you, and they'll knock people out.
2 of them.
Yeah, that's all you need.
2 little ones.
That's all you need. That's
Yeah.
it. And are you just like will you check sites like TMZ and the blog sites just to see what they're up to, or have you just like, you know what, I'm a strong enough person where I don't need to look and see what you're saying?
I have a guilty pleasure of reading Perez Hilton.
Okay.
I do. It's really bad, but His isn't that bad. He has like funny videos and then like some actual news and like things like that. And then it's like not like the horrible gossip. And so I don't feel too guilty. And it's actually sometimes really funny. And he doesn't really rag on celebrities. So I'm justifying it right now.
So do you ever like late at night, I'm going to see what they're saying, Google News. I'm going to see what everyone in the world is saying about me right now. Will you do that?
No.
No.
No, I feel like I would rather go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's good. Sleep is more important.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's no need to do that whatsoever. No need
I
to do
mean,
that.
there are times where I'm like, oh, I want to see if that red carpet dress looked good or if those shoes actually went with it or whatever. But like, and then like if you look at the pictures and then you like sometimes read the comments, like, I don't know.
I'm glad you brought this up because all it takes is like, you like kind of try to hide a yawn on the red carpet because you were up all night choosing clothes the night before or something. All it takes is one picture that some dude takes. You could be the most beautiful person in the world. You could be like a $1 million per photo shoot supermodel. But if all of a sudden you turn your head a certain way, one picture that someone puts on a blog that was when you were walking somewhere gets used and people are like, oh, what happened to her?
Oh,
and it's
she
horrible.
let herself go. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I turned the wrong way. What?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You can't. You honestly, you'll drive yourself crazy if you worry about that.
Right.
And yet, people judge from one random picture taken on a red carpet while you were looking at another camera.
I used to worry about that, but then I realized there's probably a photo from every single angle of my face on the internet, so I just don't care anymore.
Yeah. If you go on Google Maps and type in the town you live, there's probably like you walking down the street, walking a dog. I don't know what kind of pets you have, but I'm sure you're on there too.
I have like a million pets at my house.
You have a petting
4
zoo,
dogs.
not just in the studio, the petting zoo's at home as well. You have everything. How many pets do you have?
I have 4 dogs. I have a bird. I don't even know how many.
You seriously don't know all the animals you have? Are they getting fed? Is there someone there to feed them?
Most of them are my little sisters.
Oh, okay,
Like,
blame her.
I only have like my dog Oliver.
Okay.
And the rest of the family has a bunch of animals.
Those are bonus pets. Okay.
Yeah,
Bonus
so
pets.
they're like technically not my animals.
This just in the Z100. Demi Lovato lives on a farm.
I live on a farm.
She lives on a farm. She's got millions of pets. Thank you so much for coming in here. We so appreciate you being here.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm sipping on my Milky Way coffee.
I made it. It's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm in love with it. It's so good.
Continued success for everything, and I'm
Thank
sure we'll
you
see
so
you very,
much.
very, 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 very soon. Hint, hint, hint.
Hint, hint, hint.